Well, when you're fighting this guy, DC, you know as well as anyone, it makes for a suffocating night at the office. Here he is, Khabib Nurmagomedov, putting his status as one of the best fighters on the planet on the line yet again tonight.
He does it every time he steps foot in the octagon. When they say it's suffocating, they talk about the strength of Khabib. Even our teammates say it does not feel like you're going with a lightweight. You feel like you're fighting a light heavyweight. And what do you expect from a guy that spent his childhood wrestling with bears? He is so strong, he's so physical, and the hard work and the intensity of which he trains with only shows when he steps foot in the octagon. One of the most skilled guys the UFC has ever seen. We always talk about the wrestling and the grappling and the sambo, but don't sleep on Khabib Nurmagomedov striking.
And we saw shades of that in the McGregor fight. Javier Mendez says at times he likes to go southpaw in training. He can't hold you down.
He can't hold me down, but it's okay. It's okay. You can't win them all, Khabib.
All right, so here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Islam Makhachev. You trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book. And the X factor tonight is that Hasbulla in his corner.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Islam Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla.
You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence in the Makhachev corner. Islam Makhachev set to fight Khabib, the Eagle Nurmagomedov. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, so here we go with Islam Makhachev and Khabib Nurmagomedov. Makhachev told us in our last fighter meeting that they could have charged a pay-per-view price for the sparring sessions between these two, and good on the UFC for getting this fight together.
I mean, you know it was a hard fight to put together because these guys are brothers, but they have skill sets that are so similar that you know this is going to be a chess match at the highest level. Both of these guys are tremendous wrestlers. Both have great cardio. Both have really, really high-level striking. Let's see who's going to be willing to take the first step backwards, because I think that will dictate who gets the job done.
Making all these shots count.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position. Nice shot there by the champ.
And very effective with the ground and pound. Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Islam Makhachev.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev.
Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Just over 2 minutes, round one. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. This is where he wants to be. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
$20 seconds to go in round one. 10 seconds to go in the round. Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Second round, straight ahead.
Stop!
All right, take a seat, buddy. Deep breath. Breathe. In through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, here's some water. Listen. Your kicks are working.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round two here. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of attacks.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Islam Makhachev.
There it is. Now he's running them out. He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist. Got that submission locked up very tight. Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet. Huge knee lands from the tie clinch.
Oh, nice job. Hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
Looks like he's trying to set up a takedown here. There's the attempt. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes. He's lucky his head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent now.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Gotta be careful here.
Khabib's in half guard. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud.
Nice defense.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Nurmagomedov going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Final seconds here. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in the jiu-jitsu guy's guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
All right, that's the end of round 2, and Nurmagomedov's corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there in that round. Starting to bleed pretty good. Cutman's got his work to do now. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body. Straight punch lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect. And that one landed perfect. Now he's going full mount. Oh, he got to the spot.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Nurmagomedov's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
He's in the mount.
Khabib's going for an arm here.
It's in there deep. There you go.
Oh, come on. That's got to be it. Whoa, submission defense. He gets out.
I mean, calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an arm. Kimura now.
Oh, looks like that submission's almost locked in.
Starting to get pretty deep here.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. As his opponent postures up, he opens it.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Let's work. I'm going to stand this up.
Big ground and pound.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? And there it is. Another strike gets through on the ground. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands. Don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control. Because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
All right, so there's the end of the round. It had a little bit of everything and nearly a finish due to a submission.
But you see When you're on the ground with him, you're in danger.
Yeah.
You're constantly under attack. There is no place to rest. Where you can rest with most guys, you got to be very aware against this guy, or he's going to catch you in something that you can't get out of.
All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside.
Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open.
Oh.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Makhachev's right back to the full mount here. Oh, it looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here. Triangle now, DC. We'll see if he can close the shot.
Oh, the triangle is in, and not only does he have the triangle, if his opponent circles the wrong way, he can even attack an armbar. This is a very big advantage position for this fighter.
Oh, wait, he got out!
Unbelievable that he was able to survive that triangle attempt. He took slight movements, got off to the right side, got his arm free, and found safety. That was tremendous defense.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
That was nice. Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing to take your opponent down. It's one thing to control him, as we have seen him do over the course of this fight.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Lands with the ground and pound here.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Makhachev's back in full mount. 20 seconds to go. Khabib's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Stop.
All right, listen, that was a great round. This round, I don't want you playing in his guard. I want you to pass his guard. I want you to get full side control position. He has no answer for you from side control.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round.
Fast jab lands it.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Oh, that's a good strike there by Islam Makhachev. Oh, he's got a good left hand. Nurmagomedov gets the double leg takedown now. Oh, he might be a one-eyed fighter before too long. That right eye starting to shut. Nurmagomedov's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. Big right hook there by the champ. And there you go, again, half guard.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy has done a great job recognizing where he had an advantage, where he has an ability to separate himself from his opponent. He's done exactly that, and it's showing in his opponent's face with all that swelling.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Islam Makhachev. 1 minute to go in the fight.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
.30 seconds now to go in the fight. 20 seconds to go in the fight. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, so he came in the best welterweight in the world. Nothing changes tonight. Congratulations to the still UFC welterweight champion.
He understands that he is the best fighter in the world at 170 pounds, and he proved that